place I'd rather be.
Hey guys, what's going on, buddies? MrSammyCam here, and welcome back to the survival games. I'm not even sure what that noise was. This is going to be game number 124 today, guys. I remembered the number that time, 100% certain. So, yeah, we're going to be playing on the map Rustic today, guys. Now, this feels really weird because, as you guys know, if you've been following my channel over the past week, I've been on holiday for a week. Well, a week and a half basically, and I haven't been able to obviously record while I was on holiday, so I haven't actually done a commentary in a week and a half, and it might not seem like very long, but to me it just feels like so long. Like, it feels like I'm just commentating for the first time again now, because it feels like I'm playing SG for the first time as well. It all feels so weird, and I don't know, but I'm excited to get back into the swing of it, guys. I know there was a video yesterday, but that was also pre-recorded, so yeah. So I just want to apologise if my either commentary is rusty or my gameplay is rusty. I think the gameplay should be okay because I played a few games before this, so that should be good. Now I have quite a few things I want to talk about, and I have a story to tell in today's episode, so hopefully you guys should enjoy, and if you do, then remember to smash that like button to show your support for this series. And yeah, the support's been really good recently, guys, like really good, so if we could keep that up, that'd be absolutely amazing. I asked if you guys could keep up the support while I was away, and you completely did. You were smashing 15 likes every video while I was away, and that's just really appreciated, just to see your support over that over the time that I was away, guys. Even though I wasn't there, you guys were still there and supporting my videos and stuff, which is really appreciated. I can't express how much that does mean to me. So yeah, we're playing on Rustic, as I said. Now the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is basically my sound driver and kind of the situation that I'm in with my sound on my computer right now. If you don't know what a sound driver is, guys, it's basically the thing that controls your sound. It's like a graphics card. Graphics card controls the graphics of your computer, obviously the visuals, and then the sound card controls obviously the sounds on your computer, and it's very hard to edit and record and stuff without sound. That's why I'm mainly uploading SGs at the moment, or that's what I'm going to be uploading in the next few days, because my sound card, or it's not a sound card actually, it's a sound driver. I do have a sound card, but I choose not to put it in, just because I feel like I don't really need it. But yeah, so basically I accidentally deleted, well, not accidentally, but I was trying to free up space on my hard drive, and I accidentally deleted my sound driver. Now what that means is I'm without sound now, just completely. I cannot hear any sound right now. You might be able to hear it on the video. Obviously you're going to be able to hear my voice, but I don't know if you can hear the game sound or not, and I don't know how loud it is. It's not that loud, I don't think, but I can't hear anything, so that's really hard to edit with and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to try and reinstall it, because a few people on Twitter, I can't remember their names exactly, but they helped me a bit, and they basically said to go on the sound driver, like the company who do the sound drivers. Mine's like Realtek or something, Realtek HD Audio. I found that driver, so I'm going to be installing that after I've recorded this, and hopefully that should work and I'll get my sound back. Otherwise I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I might have to take it into my dad's work or something, because if you don't know, he works for a computer company, so yeah, that's kind of useful, I guess. If my computer needs fixing or upgrading or something, I can just take it there. But yeah, so that's that. So that's why I'm recording SGs, literally, so that I don't have to, because I don't really have to edit it according to the audio with the SGs. So I have to just cut it at the end, and I can kind of tell where the end is, where I stop commentating from the like audio level type things. And we're just gonna jump this person right here. As I said, I'm really rusty, so if I do fight badly in some situations, then that's why, obviously, because I'm really rusty, and I'm not even sure if I'm getting the hits right here. I don't have a bow, so we're just gonna chase this guy. He has some leggings for us. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the story now. Oh, he's got a fishing rod. He's smart. I thought it was a person, that's a sheep. I'm gonna get in the story now, guys, into the story now. So it's gonna be a story about when I was on the way back from my holiday. If you don't know, guys, on the way back it was actually quite interesting because I went to Mallorca. I don't think I've actually mentioned that once. I went to Port de Soler in Mallorca. It's like a little port or town type thing, and so if you don't know where Mallorca is, it's like a Spanish island in the Mediterranean. So I was to get back from there, I basically firstly we took a taxi to the town of Soler. So like that's a bit bigger. Like the town has sort of a port, and then it has a town which is like 4 miles inland. So we travelled there by taxi, and from Soler we got a train which is 1 hour. It was like a 20th century train to the capital of Mallorca, which is Palma, and that was like a really, I don't like, you know when you get a city and then, what is this guy doing? Honestly, I don't actually know what he's doing. He's a bit of a noob. But I'm really rusty, I can't even, okay, there you go. But yeah, so it was a 20th century train. We got that to Palma, and Palma, I hate Palma. I hate, you know, the cities where everything's really cramped, it's really noisy. It was exactly that, but like it was London but 10 times worse basically. So we got on the train there, and it was Palma, and then we were going to get a bus to the Palma airport, but we ended up just getting a taxi because it was easier, and the taxi driver drove really freaking fast. It was like sweaty, like my palms were sweaty when I got out because how fast he drove. And then we arrived at the airport, and obviously we just did check-in and then got on the aeroplane. If you don't know, that was my first time flying. Well, obviously that was the second time, but on the way that was my first time flying, so that was pretty cool, I guess. I haven't really gone properly aboard before, so it's kind of a new experience. But anyways, we got on the aeroplane, and it was a flight. We flew to Bristol Airport. Bristol, I can't really do the accent, but you know. And then we got in a taxi, and that was going to just take us to our home. It was like an hour and a half in a taxi, and after we got off the plane, nobody was really in the mood to, let's say, travel an hour and a half in a taxi because we were all tired. And then we got on this taxi, and he was like, it was an oldish driver, and this is when the interesting stuff happened. So basically we're in there for like 5 or so minutes, and then we were driving through like the centre of Bristol, and the taxi driver, he basically just randomly brought up, the Yogscast live around here, and I was like, wait, how do you know about them? And then obviously asked him, was like, how do you know? Oh god, okay, this guy's got a diamond sword. I'm probably gonna die to this guy because of how rusty I am, and I believe he's a decent player. Is he gonna chase me? He is gonna chase me. I'm just gonna get myself out of this. Just gonna fight this guy first before I continue talking. And if he kills me, I'm just gonna use this recording because I really want to tell the story, and I can't be. Those are invisible blocks. My map is just glitching out right now. Oh my god, I got wrecked. I'm so rusty right now. I don't even know what's happened to my map right then. But yeah, so basically, we were driving through the centre of Bristol, as I just said, and he brought up the Yogscast, and I was like, wait, how do you know about these people? And then he was, because all the journey before that he'd be talking about people that he drove, because he was like one of those taxi drivers who drove like famous people around, carried them to gigs and stuff. And so I was like, wait, how do you know about them? And I was kind of expecting the answer, and he said, oh, I drive them around. So he drove it turns out he's one of those people who drives like the Yogscast around, and he said, oh yeah, I did it a few weeks ago. And that was pretty interesting because that means he's been in a cab with the Yogscast. I don't know, it was pretty interesting, I guess. Just gonna go back to the hub here. So yeah, and then I was like, okay, so what was it like? And then he was like, oh yeah, we just picked him up. And then I was like, oh yeah, how many were there? And he was like, oh, there was like 6 of them. So it turned out he basically carried them in like groups of 6 or something like that. And apparently he did like 2 or 3 trips to the airport, carried them to Heathrow, and that might have been to carry them to Insomnia actually, because that's actually a gaming convention that's going on at the moment, so that might be linked to that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, and apparently he just, I don't know, he just sort of told me, he told me that they were basically, because he was kind of against what they were doing. He was like, oh yeah, they just like into geeky stuff and stuff like that, and I was like, oh yeah, whatever. But he basically said that they were playing against each other. They were playing video games in the back of the taxi, which I thought was pretty funny. And he was like, oh, you know, they can't even stop playing games even when they're in a taxi. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought I should share that with you guys. I got drove by a taxi driver who drives the Augscast, and apparently he's driving them in a few weeks. So that's pretty cool. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of Survival Games. Sorry it wasn't really a very good episode, I guess. And what the frick is happening to my Minecraft? This happens sometimes with Optifine, I'm not really too sure. But hopefully you did enjoy, guys. If you did, leave a like down below, and we'll see you in the next episode.